Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. So for a long time now I've wanted to create a YouTube channel. I've done a few pranks with my brother on his own YouTube channel called Break the Norm. So we do public pranks, we piss people off, we make people laugh, sometimes we occasionally upset people, shit happens, alright? But I kind of want to branch out from that a little bit and also do other stuff. Like I enjoy beatboxing, I enjoy martial arts, I enjoy going out and partying, I enjoy talking about controversial topics. So I'm going to put all of that kind of shit on this channel. So you're going to see a bit of this.
Is this my Uber?
No. What are you doing?
Uber.
I'm not an Uber.
But it says it's this car.
No.
This isn't my Uber.
No, it's a private car.
Oh, private?
Yeah, can you please close the door?
You're going to see a bit of this. And occasionally, you're going to see a bit of this too. Oh, and maybe a bit of this.
Oh, your shit then. Don't know what the fuck is going on now.
A few moments later.
Oh my god.
Not everything's perfect. Anyway, my name's Rakesh, but people call me Rax, and I'd prefer it if you called me Rax as well. It's just what everyone calls me, but you know, you do you. I'm 21 years old, and I was born in London. So what I wanted to start off with is giving you guys a bit of a background on who I am, because whether you watch this video, you get bored, or you continue watching everything I make, you need to know who I am, where I've come from, what I've done, just so you get a bit of background on me. So, so let's start. So I was born in 1997. In Tooting, a very interesting place to be born. I'm sure a lot of you would agree. I moved to India when I was 4 years old, and I went to an area called Chennai. And in Chennai, I went to a school called St. Mark's. And as you can see over here, it wasn't the best neighborhoods, but it wasn't that bad either. So I made lots of good friends there, some of which I still speak to today. It was a massive learning curve for me, massive experience for me, because London and India are very different. Personally, I prefer London. I'm much happier since I've been back here in 2006, but being brought up in London, then going to India and coming back, overall was a beneficial thing, because it made me appreciate London a lot more. Although India does have its good sides, it just wasn't for me. So my mum sent us there because she thought we'd get a better education there. So upon coming back in 2006, don't know the exact reason I came back, but when I came back in 2006, I joined a school called Selling Court in Tooting. So I was there for 2 years, year 5, year 6. Again, met a few friends, some of whom I still speak to, most of whom I don't. Then in 2008, I went to a school called Gravely, and I was there for 5.5, 6 years, something like that. My first 5 years were alright, just standard going to school, did about average in my GCSEs, wasn't amazing, wasn't bad. And then I went to the sixth form there, right? And here's where my life starts getting interesting, so buckle in for the story, okay? So I picked maths, further maths, and computing and drama, and so I did pretty well in my mock exams. I got an A in maths, I got a B in computing, and I got a B in further maths, and drama didn't have a mock exam, so I didn't really get a grade for that. But I started getting distracted by things, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's quite a personal topic, but a lot was going on at the time. I was 17 at the time, so a lot of shit was going on, so I got distracted and I ended up leaving college, and I didn't go back to my second year. And I thought at that point that there wouldn't really be any coming back. A lot of people in my life, not going to name people, but they were like, if you don't go to university, you're going to be a failure. You have to have an education. Without this, you're just going to be working in retail or McDonald's for the rest of your life. And at that young age, I was like, do you know what? They might be right. So I was kind of listening to them. At the same time, I was like, surely you can succeed without going to university, right? So I took it in my stride to try my best to succeed without uni. And a few of my best friends and family members, they had faith in me, and they're like, do you know what? He can do it. We have faith in him. And those are still the closest people to me today. So into 2015, I worked a bunch of call center jobs. Yeah, I know it's funny because I'm Indian and I worked call center jobs. Haha. So I worked a bunch of call center jobs, and it kind of improved my vocal skills, telephony skills. Then in about 2015, I found a company called Cirrus, and that's currently where I'm working 4 years later today. Boom, a microphone appears. Anyway, so I found Cirrus when I was 17. Didn't have any A-levels, didn't have any qualifications, didn't have any money, was living at home with my mum, like literally had nothing going for me. And I'd done something called an apprenticeship. Now, I don't know if you guys know what this is. I'll try to be as quick as possible because I know it's not the most interesting topic to talk about, but it's essentially when you study and you practically do a job at the same time. So you're practically doing a job day to day. Every 3 weeks you get pulled aside to a training center and you theoretically learn the knowledge of the job through the form of textbooks or videos. And as you're upskilling yourself with the theory, you're also doing the job so you can directly apply the theory to the job day to day. And after a year, you get a qualification handed to you. And that qualification either means that the company you've been working for the past year will give you the job, or say you can kind of go find another company, but here's a reference, you know, you got your qualification now, you're good to go. Fortunately for me, in 2016 June, I passed my apprenticeship, which was an amazing time. I got a full-time job. I was 18 years old. I was making close enough to average salary, and I was like, wow, you know, do you really need to go to uni? But anyway, I'll get onto that later because it's a very passionate topic for me. I've been slated a lot for not having done it in the past, so yeah, fuck you to everyone who told me I wouldn't make it. Anyway, 2016 to 2018, just working in service desk. I then got promoted into something called solutions delivery. So our company sells a software that looks like this. All I had to do was basically, when someone buys the software and says, we want this software in our business for 100 different people, I would meet with the person, the company, I would find out their requirements, I would design the software visually and functionally for it to perform how they wanted it to, and then I would put it in their business and I would train them on it, and I would make sure they're getting return on investment and make sure that they're getting everything they need out of it. So I'd done that till about 2018. A water bottle appears. One quick thing to mention, in 2017 November, I was really passionate about apprenticeships. I saw how much it had helped me out in my life, so I was like, do you know what, this has helped me move out, it's helped me gain a qualification, it's helped me make money, it's helped me buy a car, it's helped me to be able to do what I want and be independent, so let me apply for an award called Apprentice of the Year. Now, this has an award that a few thousand people compete against for every year, and it basically says this person was the best apprentice in the UK across this industry due to XYZ reasons, and I obviously had to state them in my interview process. So fortunately, I actually won that award in 2017. And I'd honestly say it's probably my proudest accomplishment to date, because it proved everyone who doubted me for not going to university wrong. Moving on swiftly, in 2018 I got an offer to move to Los Angeles and help start up Cirrus in North America. Now, this is an offer I accepted. A lot of things to consider, but a lot to consider, but I decided to go for it. Now, I'm actually still waiting for my visa, and that's another reason this YouTube channel might get very interesting soon. The second I get my visa to go to LA, which is imminent, it's coming in the next few months, it's going to go from you seeing London outside my window to LA. And I'm going to document my journey there. I'm going to have to make new friends. I'm going to have to meet new people. And it's going to be interesting for you guys to be able to see that transition. And it's going to be a repository of memories, like night outs and ramblings and rants, and it's going to be interesting to just put that on a YouTube channel and just get it all in one place. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to have lots of interesting stuff coming. Like I said, pranks, beatboxing, night outs, holiday. I get to travel a lot for work to places like Canada, America, Mexico. So while I'm traveling to all these different places, I'm going to be filming it as well and putting it on here. So stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.